Hey guys, it's me. Hey, good evening. We are back on the Doki playthrough. Who's excited? First, we gotta get our water. A lot of reading. This game's a lot of reading. Alright. And so it begins. Alright, who will read our poem to first? Yuri, of course. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri shares the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? You get a unit type sex 1. How'd you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kinds of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a great job explaining. I really want to try and get more imaginary. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people will just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh? Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share your poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. I got a long one today. Get a drink of water real quick. Very, very thirsty this afternoon. The raccoon. It happened again that night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. As an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife, the very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. On purpose, I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Each time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me his excitement. A rush of blood. Classic. I don't know what the fuck that says. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, usually using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't figure out what this is supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's that sort of thing that I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? But because they're embarrassing, and people will make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that getting into the next one? I fear I do. Yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things that make us uncomfortable. Oh, my phone's done updating. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting up a little bit for now, but I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I'm glad that you're a good listener. Who should I show my poem to next? Wanatsuki. I like your last one better. Eh? Really? Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one, but you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat. That may be true. I just want to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Yuri's head over here for this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that BS. Ha! Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess it's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion, but my opinion is the best opinion, so I'm sure you figured that out already. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her sing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time my leg hurt really bad. Amy helped me out and took me to the nurse. I tried to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross, and the world is better off without spider love. Fuck. Oh my god. The world is better off without the spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain a complicated issue with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. You know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can't be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people... But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone, and if it makes them happy? I think that people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Yeah, I think that Suki lady's really onto something. Huh? That's funny. Yuri wrote something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make other people feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I doubt she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. That's Suki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotion is important. But I won't make people fuck. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. I will look forward to it, Natsuki. Alright, Monika's up next. Hi again, Gigi. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share something you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monika. Alright. Great job, Gigi. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go from something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's the easiest to keep It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyways. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes simple and direct words that describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Or let's take a look. Save me. The colors won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless. Cacophony? Cacophony of meaningless noise. It won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Is that fucking math? Sine. like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. It's even more abstract than the last one, huh? I guess just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a new thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to put the space in your choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem could be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this TP about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I mean, I'll take her advice. Anyway, let's take a swig of water before we go talk to Sayori. You know, maybe something unexpected will happen. You never really know. That's why you gotta be gentle when you open the doors. Alright, Sayori. Speaking of Sayori. Ooh. I like this one. Give you the answer to this one. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I actually like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems that are good or bad. Well, that's why I should go by my heart. But if it makes you feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure exactly how that works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you try to give it some thought? Oh, you want me to write? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to start thinking about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't even know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see like something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Eh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, kid. You answered this one. I should go write that down then. You can write a poem now, okay? Oh, it's a long one. Alright. Bottles. I pop off my Alright. I pop off my scalp like a lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kitties. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Alright. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow the dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friend My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against a tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in charge all over the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They are shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. That was great, Sarah. Holy crap. Sarah, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've really been in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, and you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It helps me understand my own feelings a bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about it, huh? Hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best part. Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Oh, yeah, I got a frog in my throat. Writing until I die. Alright, let's see. Drink real quick. Writing until I die. Writing until you die would take a while, don't you think? Oh, excuse me. I don't know how long. I don't know if the literature club's gonna last till you die, say Ori. If I'm gonna be real here. Sierra's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it, and no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it so hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone can sit at the front of the room. It's about the festival. Well, sort of. Ugh, don't you realize I do something for the festival? It's like we could put... It's like we could put something together, anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sarah has been working on posters, and I've been designing some pamphlets so we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually gonna be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're gonna have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem and recite it during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite their poems too. Sarah is putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sarah, who's been coloring the poster, holds it up for a second. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up those posters, did you? Well, I did. Do I think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine that Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember, Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a couple of days ago. It's odd to asking them to recite their poems out loud in front of a room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start... Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Monica. Ugh. Oh, Monica. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then we'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And for those reasons, that's why we're... oh my god. And it is for those reasons we are all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem that I know you could do. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sarah looks worried. I guess it leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we could do is help out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get it over with. Alright! Whew. Like Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Alright, take a drink of water on that note. This club will be the death of me. I sure hope not. I sure hope not. I sure hope not. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? No. Don't worry. I'll start to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself, and stands on the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is it something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sierra looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the rest. I don't know how to say that word. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clenches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances around at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she all of a sudden putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens is Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns as it structures that she enunciates with perfect timing. This is a rare glimpse into the whirling fire that Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around as if she'd bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first one to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm up next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called I'm Better. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, this is a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Trying to think of it like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of the mirror or in your own head. It's your own poem, so that'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then, Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice is made a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's sincere and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come out of Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Based on what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poem. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone than I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even giving yourself because one likes it. I guess it's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen your poems with that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. There may be a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Sorry. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before I give you an answer 6-1. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. May as well give you an answer 6-1. Lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, make me feel incredibly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really that good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That should leave you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called, why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she is still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do it again. Well, don't you at least feel prepared enough to recite your poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. I'm surprised, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have so much to worry about for the festival. As I said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but... I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for a festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite then. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort into the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's working out really nicely so far, and let's continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning it tomorrow. And then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. As for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always go home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, give you message to one. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. My phone just finished updating. Okay, anyway, I'm getting distracted. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a lot quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say one day Yuri has to walk home with you, huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I mean, I'd still walk home with Sayori. We gotta keep the rhythm going. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't ruin that just for you. You're so silly, give your answers to one. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to. So, Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird for Sayori to care so much about that. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. But then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Yeah, who knows what will happen before the festival? Alright, we're going for the Yuri poem. We're going for the peak Yuri poem here. Alone. Motherfucker. Oh my god. How in the world did I fuck that up? Alright, now we're going for bittersweet words. Bittersweet words. Analysis. Fuck, damn it, shit, dude. It's fucking impossible to do a fucking Yuri poem. Crimson. Okay, we're just going Yuri. We're trying to do Yuri. Oh, sadness. Fucking shitter. Memories. Shitter, fuck. Horde. Starscape. Misfortune. Fuck, shit. Dude, they're so similar. Like, Natsuki poems are so free. Like vanilla, it's obviously fucking Natsuki. Agonizing. Unrestrained. Death. Okay, what the fuck, okay. Uncanny. Headphones. Contamination. Cage. Tenacious. Suicide. Why is that for Yuri? I feel like that'd be for Sayori, am I right? Shame. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club, now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out on the for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Were you complaining about it just yesterday? Well, yeah. Also about our part of the festival, but the whole day of school, where we get to play and eat and all kinds of delicious food. You send a belly say Oreo all of a sudden. Monica, usually have fried squid. Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. No, come on. You're saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean, you of all people? Because it's right in your name, Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as... What the fuck was that? My water bottle was making like alien noises. What the... Making alien noises. Alright, anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyways? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You gonna talk to everyone else, huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? I feel like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry about me too much. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone else. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning my back toward everyone else. But the conversations are just dispersed with everyone back in the usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she knows anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they've spent a lot of time together. I tenderly approach Monica, who's shuffling some papers at her desk. Giga Unit 761, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little bit too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the only one asking you if you could give me an answer to someone. You certainly know a lot better than I do. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she's really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything about it, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She feels like she wants to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she's having a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, KG961. Me? How on earth did you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say much into it, but Sarah talks about you more than anyone else, you know? She's been so much happier since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. She's always like that. She's always full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, getting that 661. Have you thought about maybe you've always seen her so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyways? Sorry, I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. You should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her so it's not... So try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks over across the room where Sayori is sitting. I want her to kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice quiet so I can't hear from her. Here, I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori's going to have to worry about her and have fun with everyone else. What's it possible to do when she's behaving like this? Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now that I feel like I'm the only one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing that I can do besides wait for Monica. Why do I feel like I'm being watched? I glance over around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peeping over at her book at me. But she looked away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realized I won't get anywhere like this. I never really have seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I had no choice but to approach her myself. Excuse me. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit down on the one next to her. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell I was thinking like that? Well, it's sometimes something I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In that case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are the only concern, are only the concern of those willingly share a concern. Excuse me. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would gladly listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I'm just feeling a bit uneasy about Yuri. She seemed a little bit off today. I want to ask her about it. She didn't want to admit to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh? That's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say that something stupid. It's not that. I didn't want you to misunderstand. Sarah and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. That perhaps it's unusual for her to be so dismissive to you about her feelings. Maybe I'm just reading into it a little bit too much. Geeky answer is one. The world is full of meaning, often hidden in deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, so no matter how well you know them, you never know. So you think there might be something behind it all, after all? I think Shorty's a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know how she wants it. I know her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in that case, it looks like she's fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess it was the case. So Yuri, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious as she's searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries aren't told even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, will uncover feelings that you weren't even aware in you. I think that she'd be a very fortunate person to have you feel the way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think it's pretty good to understand. I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it, yeah. That should take my mind off the whole thing anyway. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make great time any better, it's a nice cup of tea, not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for me for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in on the teacher's desk. We can go get some water. She walks past. I need to update my phone, bro. We're playing this stupid game for not this game, not stupid. I'm playing this game for 40 minutes. My phone's freaking out. I just updated iOS 26. We need to hurry this up. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I slowly watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking manner, especially. Okay, there's cops outside, dude. What the fuck is happening? What is going on? What time is it? It's 10:09 on a school night. I don't know what's going on. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Yuri, we're going to make some tea. So, I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're going to fill the water pitcher. Okay. Sarah's a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want me to tell you there's something wrong with helping? Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Giga 661 in club activities? Eh? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Giga 661. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that, it made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I was expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Giga 661. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We all have emotions, and we can't hide them anyway. We can't have them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate you for someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Giga 661. I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I kind of feel awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. King at 61, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Your temperature of the kettle, 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea for others. You know I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Your fish teapot and begin measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed, I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try to express myself a little more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's around, when it's you who's around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me getting you at 61. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. You know, 61, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? What's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read about my back. I can read my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize that. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why's that. It's most likely because of your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I don't know what else she could have meant by her back's always in pain. You know what I'm saying? Wink, wink. My bad, guys. Wink, wink. This is chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies I keep hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall with the teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. You're handing me my teacup. I hold it with my hands. I hold it with my hands, not holding the book, and I end up in a position that's even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She's wearing her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Yeah? Are you sure? Well, look, my phone's still going off. We need to hurry this up. If I touch it, then I might get smudged on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Whoa. I just died in your arms tonight. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it on. I'll have a harder time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading it. I shake a chocolate candy, pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if she was completely unnatural. That means I can't stop here. I effortlessly place the chocolate in her mouth, just like that. Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like I need to confirm what just happened. We get a unit 61. Sorry. I guess I should have done that. Well, you were just helping. It's something friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then, you only stop for anything. I see. This has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell her expression that she's not focused now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. This time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but this time it's different. I take the chocolate and place it between her mouth. I can feel the hot breath on my fingers. Okay, what the fuck? That was really sexual. Okay, everyone. What? Yuri goes back. It's time to share our poems. Dude, what just happened? Gigging at 661, you cannot put Yuri tea stuff away, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the teacups. Yeah. Yuri picks the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much of a word between us. I get the feeling there's something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. What the fuck happened? Oh my god. Well, we're done for the day. What in the world? What just happened? Oh my god. This game's so stupid. This game's crazy. That was really sexual. I'm a fan of every moment of it. So, you know, we gotta get to the 46-minute mark. We get to a whole. I always stop at a whole minute. Settings. I guess we could speed up the text a little bit. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Yuri is bad as shit. That was incredibly sexual. I'll see you next time.